Now, what's going on at North Melbourne, Jim? The Cold War, which was reported in the paper, not sure about that, but also Duck and Damo are on the Midweek podcast, which is?
Midweek Rub. It's available Wednesdays on the Listener app with Joey, Damo, Daisy and Duck.
That's not bad, those four getting together and talking about it. But Duck and Damo had a crack at the North Melbourne Footy Club, Jim. So how are you seeing things from afar, of course, not president anymore, about North?
I haven't heard what they said, but here's my take on what North are doing, Fat.
Right.
They're taking their medicine. They've been in the middle ground forever, North.
Yes.
I mean, in my time, played in 3 prelims and 6 final series. So, therefore, in that time, had very ordinary sort of draft access, if you like. Haven't bottomed out. And because of that, the elite young talent over the past 10 years has gone elsewhere. Bontempellis, Dusties, all those sort of people. Second last year, likely to be the same or worse this year. You got to be realistic with where they're at. So they'll get great access to the upcoming mid-year draft. They'll also get, obviously, really good access to the end-of-year draft. They've also, I think, got some decent young talent on the list as we speak. Luke Davies-Uniacke being an example. The 2 kids, Phillips and Powell, have just taken, hopefully, are in that same bracket. But here's my concern, Fat.
What is it?
When you go down this path, you basically hand the future of your club over to the recruiting staff.
You do.
If they get it right, we're talking Hawks, early 2000s.
Yes.
Roughhead, Franklin, Hodge, Lewis, etc.
Yes.
So it can be that significant. If you get it wrong, and Carlton fans aren't going to like me saying this, but you're Carlton, who are 10 years into a 3-year rebuild because they keep picking the wrong people.
Yeah.
So for Scotty Clayton and the staff down there, massive pressure on them, because if you're going down this path, and I happen to think it's the right path, those blokes, Brady Rawlings, etc., they have to get it right.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, you can literally be 10 years in the wilderness.
Another 10 years.
I'd imagine, as I said, I haven't heard what the boys said, but I imagine Brabs, you probably have, were they talking about Logan McDonald being taken by Sydney and North passing on him?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah. So that's a huge call. Keziah Pickett last year, they traded the first-round pick out of the draft last year, and Cozzy Pickett went to Melbourne. I think Cozzy Pickett's exactly what North Melbourne need.
Yep.
So they're 2 massive calls. They can be 10-year calls on your club.
Yeah, that's right.
So I'd imagine the boys are saying, geez, they'd want to have got those right.
Right.